That's fine. I mean, look, he can take the L if he wants.
You can go ahead and see famous enough Miami Heat Check Gaming head coach there in Dallas, Texas as well. The players are locked in. They're giving high fives to everybody. Sherm looks locked in as well. He has been in this situation before in terms of playing in the finals. The man won the Turn Championship in Season 4 for the NBA 2K League. So you know this is no pressure for him. But so has Rigby on the other side. Sherm versus Rigby. Here we go with the tip-off. It's no tolerance that wins the tip early on. Ceez trying to get a little bit of room. Nothing there. Reset from Hezi. Hezi sets a pick to the right hash. Ceez going to have to make something nice. Steal there coming out of the corners. Reizey gets it back to Sherm. Sherm with a little bit of patience. Got the big man on him. Got to get him loose. Should be easy. Sherm couldn't do it. Reizey, less than 9 seconds left, and that's going to be a bad foul, as now they get an additional 6 seconds on the shot clock for Revenge Tour. Sherm, midi, not going to go. The first shot's no good. Hezi with the defensive board. Brings it up the court, gets it to Ceez. Ceez moving to the top of the key. Trying to find a little bit of space. Gets it to his counterpart, Rigby. Rigby's got a midi. That's the right corner, and that's Icy with the green bean and the bolt above his head. What a dot by Rigby. Cross-court pass to Icy, who greens it to draw blood in the first quarter.
I was wondering when somebody was actually going to hit a shot there. That was a weird start to the quarter.
It wouldn't have been, kind of like a game 3 or game 1 of that series early on, where we had to wait till the 3-minute mark to get the first bucket. But we go ahead and get the first points. Reign trying to make a move. Yeah, big fella, we're going to need you to go ahead and reset the ball or pass it out.
That's not your body. That's not your body. All right, put that away. Put that away. That was bad. Come on now. It's the finals. We don't need that.
He tried it, but the defender was there to bump him right back. What's Hezi going to do? Baited or not? Baited? Kind of. Reign with the rebound. Man open down low for Sherm. Little too late of a pass, and there's Putback getting the steal. Sherm, the idea was great there, but the animation made him wobble too many steps as that turned into a turnover. Sloppy start so far, but it is no tolerance that has a 3-0 lead. Ceez gets fouled.
See, both teams just kind of feeling the other out, trying to see if there are any early holes on defense, trying to keep it going. Ceez is back on his normal account, by the way.
Oh,
nice three there, but yeah, you can kind of tell, right? They're both taking it slow, trying not to force too much. They made a couple not great passes, but also nothing too crazy so far. Just trying to get into the rhythm of the game.
Shout out to producer Tony. We see him in the background there, heading back to do his stuff. It's been a great production here thus far, and you've got Rigby with a shot. Not going to go. Sherm gets fouled immediately. 6-2 lead for no tolerance, as you see Hezi is the man you're watching on the left side of the 2-box. Sherm, a little pick-and-roll action with Reign. Trying to find a little bit of space. Has it on the top of the key and makes them pay. Great screen there by the big man to give Sherm a little bit of space to pop the 3.
There you go. I kind of think of Sherm as like a death by 1,000 cuts kind of point guard. He's not really the guy who always going to go for the jugular all the time, but like there's one of the little cuts, right? He missed his first 3, was able to do a little bit of a different dribble move that time to get open. He's such a smart player. He's eventually going to find his way open. You just kind of have to keep showing him new stuff. You show him the same stuff too many times, and he's going to break down your defense.
Ceez thought he had a little bit of space there, couldn't let it go. And I agree with you 100%. He's not like a heavy hitter, but he kind of is, like you said, right? Like you're not going to get 30, 40 points out of him, but he'll go ahead and make those key plays in those key moments to make sure he sets his team up for success there. Might make a few errant passes, but he'll make sure to back it up with some clutch threes. And let's see if he's able to do that here in the grand finals, where they have a 1-point lead. Ceez trying to get a midi, stuck. Got to get a pass out. Resets it to Rigby at the top of the key. Rigby on the left hash, being guarded by Sherm, trying to find a little bit of space. Has the midi, takes the midi, and he greens it. Puts him up by 1.
I need a little bit more from the former lock Sherm there. I know it's just the left, right. But come on, man, put a hand in his face, trying to bump him, trying to get something on him.
We're going to get an out of bounds there, and it's going to be no tolerances ball. There you see Crispy down there, and there's Dhuggz, our friend from up north in Canada.
I will not let you get away with calling the man Crispy. His name is not Crispy. I have a real problem with this.
I'm going to need you to call HR. Ceez, midi, green. Time and time again, we've seen teams take that midi, especially here in the first quarter with a minute 13 left. You see Sherm on the left side, and now you see Ceez, the starting point guard of Hawks Talon GC. Should be an interesting offseason for him, but also for Hawks Talon. I know his teammate Mike Swan is in the chat as well. Shout out to both of those individuals there.
Ooh,
and we get the board there, going the other way. Rigby with another slam. One of the point guards that can rock it, and he absolutely does.
See, it's so crazy because Rigby is one of those guys that he's a lot like Kai, and I've made this comparison a couple times now, but like it's like having a secondary lockout there and a secondary point guard and also the best sharp on the floor. Like he's such an annoying player to have to defend, and also especially when he's on this build, this shooting guard build that he's on is I think a little bit bigger than the build he usually uses in the league. So now you have to deal with the size and the strength that this build has too. So Rigby's been great so far. He's going to continue to be great throughout this series. That's the man. If he dominates, no tolerance should have no issues.
I completely agree with you. There's Reizey with the dunk of his own. Now, we saw a couple of times where on the inbound, you get the pass all the way to the corner to get a green, and that's what we saw a few plays ago from Icy. But now you've got a 17-11. No tolerance with a quick lead. Sherm trying to get his team back in this. Takes a contested shot as that corner was coming off to help him. And Rigby with a green. 20-11. No tolerance. And Harris, tell me if you've seen this one before, but you've got Sherm on a cold ring in the first quarter.
Mama, there goes that man. Rigby is so good, man. You can't give him space. You can't give him a rhythm because all of a sudden he's just going to drop 7 points on you in like 3 possessions.
Here we are at the start of the second quarter, 20-11. No tolerance with an early lead. Revenge Tour is a team that can absolutely get back in this game at any point. And there's Reizey.
There you go.
With the breezy 3. No contest, no problem.
Nice shot there from Reizey. They need more out of that from him. Some more off-ball dexes. Needs to help out Sherm a little bit, but good to see him off his cold ring so quickly.
It's always nice. You don't want a cold ring here in the grand finals when you're playing for $6,000. Rigby, a little bit of space, and he creates some more of it.
He's so
Rigby,
good.
Rigby.
You know, in the pre-draft process last year, I mentioned telling people, I was like, look, he's either going to be the best rookie in the league besides 630 or the dude's going to be a scrub. And I think I put like 99.1% chances on him being a scrub. He is so good, and he's only going to get better. You can even see in the offseason he's worked on his perimeter shooting.
You know who else has been killing it from the perimeter, and that's Icy, as he's been killing it. 3 for 3, 9 points, and that's a big reason why No Tolerance has this early lead of 12 points. And a timeout call to talk things over. You've got Sherm, who's struggling a little bit. 3 points, 25% from beyond the arc. Got to get something going, as that one's going to be deflected and go out of bounds.
This is my biggest issue with Sherm's game, is that he's not a big-time scoring point guard. So if he starts games like this where he's 1 of 4, 1 of 5, it takes him so much to dig himself out of it. But also you have to think about the possessions. Most of those possessions where he shot the ball, the other team has gotten it. That was a great 3 right there. But at this point, you know, that's his second made 3 out of 5 attempts, and they're already down 9. Like, it's so hard to rely on Sherm to score that much when he's not the best shooter. So he's going to have to use some real playmaking prowess to get them back in this game.
Oh, bad decision there by Reign. Had Sherm wide open on the left hash, but instead he's trying to get it to that left corner.
Oh, he missed. Icy did.
Icy! Woo! This man is on a tear, and Ceez is happy to have him. Let's go ahead and take a listen into the team that's dominating it, and that is No Tolerance. While we go ahead and get a chance to listen into No Tolerance, I'll go ahead and continue. You can hear my lovely voice, but we'll get you that listen in here shortly. You've got Sherm trying to make something happen, trying to get Dhuggz involved. Not able to. And it's a quick 12-point lead with about 3 minutes left to go in the second. Sherm, I agree with you. Sherm's someone who's not going to go ahead and get you 40, 50 points and win you the game. But that's why you have Reizey there at the 2 guard, right? To take some of that pressure off of you on the offensive side of things. So far in this one, off to a slow start.
Triangle. I'm back. I'm good.
The fuck?
Oh, I tried to rip.
I reached early.
I tried to rip. He got a dunk in.
Are you doing to me?
that bitch, yeah. I throwed it.
Get over there, Stay up.
I'm there.
Go back. That's good.
Oh,
D,
that's on
bro.
me. That's a bad pass.
I don't want to give up a 3. That's fine.
Nah, do it not to give it though. That's a bad pass.
Oh, fuck.
That shit started with me. We gonna get a stop right here. That shit started with me. Gonna get a stop right here. Go 2-3.
Right. Top right.
What's that corner shit though?
Good try.
Back in front.
Look for us. He's looking for us. Watch out.
I'm good, bro.
Looks up.
Fucking eyes.
Good way to stay.
I'm good, bro.
Looking for Reed. Here. I'm on his way. Triangle. Damn.
I got his pinch guns. Because on my side, I got it.
Two men.
I'm back on my work. I got some. I'm on the work.
I got that down.
I'm not going up.
I got D-Huggz.
I reached.
Fight again.
I should start over.
I got left.
One stack. Stack.
Right,
I'm fighting. I jump. Oh my god.
We just gave this lead up, bro.
I was good.
Long game.
That's how to give.
He got 3. Long game.
Man.
We straight, bro.
Who I gave them pick and roll? I got stacks live.
Good. I got middle. I'm fighting. I'm back. That's the same move. I don't know why I jump. I'm good though. He good. He sold. Come on, bro.
Looking for Reed.
That's the same shit.
Looking for Reed.
It's the same shit. Hey, don't reach. Sit 5 out.
Good guys.
I didn't mean to do that. What the
Fuck
fuck?
pass.
Bro, I didn't mean to fit.
No, slow. God.
I didn't mean bounce pass.
Corner. Good top. Follow Reed.
Hold it.
It's still, bro. Yeah. Reach. Give me that. I'm about to say, remember. Why every time I block him, he get this bitch back?
We good, bro.
The fuck? It is stupid, bro.
Come on.
I should have went to go grab that shit. Cool.
They just double press him. We got hit Rigby right there early. Got numbers now.
Good shot, Rig. You know you can't fuck with you. Can't grab me, bro. You'll get the hash rush again, put back. Hash rush again, put back. Get the hash rush again.
Keep on right.
Still. Good D, boy, like I said, bro. Good pass. Boy, the way to finish out the break, bro. It's a quick 2 for 1. I got corner. Back. I see. You see, switch corners. Run.
I'm here. E-box. I got middle. Yeah.
They're going for last. I'm gonna try to drop him.
Watch your back door, Rigby.
We ain't throwing it.
We about to wrap, Rigby. Switch. Good.
I got badge. Come back. We got 5 seconds. Somebody come. Throw the cut.
Do I jump at that shit?
Nah, bro. That's goodie.
Nah, that's a lightly, bro. You know D-Huggz, he got a platinum sniper. He ain't gonna make it all the time. It is what it is. We just sold it after that turnover. It was 10, now it's 5. That's what I mean. You can't keep dwelling on that shit.
No, we sure, yeah.
5-point game here between these two teams that were at halftime, 36-31, as you see Ceez on the left side of the box. What are your thoughts there, Harris? I loved hearing from Hezi. The man knows how to talk trash, especially on the big stage.
Yeah, he does. And, you know, they were having some difficulties there on defense and also not turning the ball over. I think that's kind of a credit towards Revenge Tour, especially towards Sherm, who is having issues, you know, shooting the ball. But we mentioned that his playmaking, you know, always affects the game. He's 6 assists already, and I believe he just hit another 3 there. So, you know, you can't leave Sherm alone. And I think that no tolerance team, they know that, but they just let it get away from them.
Yeah, and just like that, it's a 2-point lead here for no tolerance. And no lead is safe, especially when you're playing up against league players, as Ceez extends it to 4. But you've got to capitalize on every single possession, regardless of how up you are. You cannot leave the other team with a chance, as I believe you've got Ceez with his badge.
Just went out.
Or, excuse me, that might have been Rigby with the badge. My apologies on that. But BigMFReign got to make a decision there. Gets it out to Crispy. Maybe I should just go with Crispy multiplied by 2. Crispy 2x, you know?
Shoot, with the crowd noise, I feel like I need to break into an English accent here to call this game.
Love the atmosphere we've got here.
Takes the
Reizey
shot.
had the
It's not gonna go.
I tell you what, man, if that's how you're gonna do it, I'll let you call the whole third quarter. No problem at all.
I'm good. I think I'd kill my voice doing that.
Oh my goodness. Ceez trying to get a little bit of space, and he does. Top of the key. Doink. Not going to go. Breaks that one. Sherm passes it out to Crispy with a 3 from the right corner. I got a little
Crispy
bit of it.
with the big time tray. I can resist. I'm sorry. I'm done. I'm done. I had to do it once. I'm done. I'm done. I'm sorry.
Ceez trying to seize the moment. Tries to go for the midi. Not there. All right, we got to stop before we go ahead and get yanked out of this one. Token in the chat with the Olay chat. We're having a great time. It is game 1 of the grand finals of the 15K Fall Series. This is game 1, and you've got no tolerance with a 1-point lead that has vanished on the big gym, and it's Revenge Tour that takes a 1-point lead here. The comeback is real. Ceez trying to get Rigby. Rigby had a shot. Oh, my goodness. Instead of a wide open one, went into a contested one, and there's Reizey with a shot, but that's not going to go. Back and forth, back and forth. Revenge Tour coming back strong.
Man, they had Sherm all kind of twisted up, and they have just let him back into this game, and he's done a really good job kind of leading this charge here for Revenge Tour, up to 7 assists, up to 9 points, back to hitting timely shots, making good decisions. They were in his head to start this game, but he's calmed everybody down, and they're starting to play at Sherm's pace.
The fans are excited. They're in the stands going crazy, and it's only 2 minutes left in the third quarter as we see a green, and there's another lead exchange, and now it's no tolerance. That's up by 2. Sherm looking to answer, gets fouled immediately. That's not a bad foul as it's outside the 2-minute mark. You've got Sherm bringing it up the court. I'm just enjoying the crowd noise that we have going. Really kind of gets you in your atmosphere of this grand finals, if you will. Sherm, a little back and forth, gets it down back to BigMFReign with the big jam. We are all tied up here at 41 apiece with 1:47 left to go in the third.
Ole, 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 ole.
You know, the Miami Heat have like that, the O chant. I think it's by Snow or something like that. That's one of my favorite ones to go ahead and chant. Maybe we'll pull that out towards game 3 or game 5, however it ends. DDouble, excuse me. I'm going to get clowned for that one.
You got to pick one. All right, you got to pick one.
Oh, I'm going with Crispy. Oh, absolutely going with Crispy. I'm just surprised I haven't said Krispy Kreme or anything like that just yet. But don't mind me, it's been a long day. We've been calling games for about 7 hours here. That one's going to get tipped off the backboard. Going the other way. Dives for it. No need, and he gets the slam.
But like,
and there's Sherm again, gets a pluck.
Oh my God.
Crispy from the
See
corner.
what I'm talking about? Dude, you can't. Dude, Sherm was all the way out of this game, and they have just let him claw his way back. This is Sherm's game now. See, this is what he does, man. Like, he's so slow and methodical, and then you don't even realize it. Already he's up to almost double-digit assists, and we're not even in the fourth quarter. He's such a smart player, and he gets everybody to play at the same tempo as him. Bad job by No Tolerance letting Sherm take over this game.
There's obviously levels to it, right? And I feel like CB13 and JBM are kind of like the high-tiered point guards who won't get you necessarily 40 or 50 every single game, but they've got the IQ to go ahead and get you a loss on the other end, as that shot's not going to go by tack-tuck. Sherman Company, 5-point lead, 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Bringing it up the court. BigMFReign, easy down low, and that's going to be tipped for
good bait.
Putback. Good bait indeed. They might have thought about alley-ooping that one. That might have been a bit of more of a success. But Sherm with his takeover as well.
Yeah, he's lucky he activated his takeover before that last possession. I don't even think he'd have it right now after that turnover. His teammate grade dropped all the way from a mid B- to a high C+.
Sherm trying to find a little bit of space. Thought he had it. Bailout pass to the center with the reset. Has a little bit of a crab.
Ooh.
Decides not to take advantage of it. Dodge crispy, but that's going to be a shot clock violation. Not going to go regardless.
Man, I thought he had the crab there, India. I thought he was going to take that three-pointer with about 2 seconds left on the shot clock. He didn't take it. Little bit too passive there from Sherm. Oh, nice shot.
I agree 100%. I thought he went ahead, and that's going to tie things up. 46 apiece in game one of the grand finals with the fourth quarter tipping off here shortly. Here we go. Ceez and company are going to get the ball. Rigby trying to bring it up the court. Has a defender on him, but Hezi gets the ball to slam it home. As you go ahead and see Hezi right over there. The man knows how to trash talk on the big stage for sure. We saw that in Dallas. We've heard it here in the 2K League tournament, and obviously here for the UPA and ESPOSURE tournament as well. Sherm still has his sharp takeover. Looking to get a screen from BigMFReign, and BigMFReign with the slip. Back and forth we go. As nice little flashy pass to Hezi. Gets some jumping in the air and takes advantage of it. And there's Hezi already talking a little bit of trash to BigMFReign, who you see there as well. That's the type of stuff we want to see.
Man, Sherm has had this badge for a while and has done nothing with it. There you go, finally.
Right on cue, baby. And look at that. There's another full court pass there off the inbound, and Icy makes them pay. Not once, but twice we've seen that full court pass from No Tolerance to Icy in that left corner, and both times have gotten threes out of it. Keep an eye on Sherm. Looking to make something happen. Reign needs to come back and set the pick for him. As he does. A little too deep for the three, though. Reizey trying to find a little bit of space. Now he's got 5 seconds to make something happen. Got to do something. 3, 2, 1. Dhuggz. He's going to get it up. Not going to go. The flick up is no good. Didn't get blessed that time. No Tolerance. 2-point lead and ball.
Ooh, nasty. Nasty stuff.
There's Hezi. Bark away, young fella. He's letting his opponents know that he is there. Trying to get in their heads.
Great move there from Ceez to get some open space. Didn't look like he had anything on that right wing.
I agree with you 100%. And there's Reizey trying to get something going, but just getting clobbered by the defense right now. Brain. Oh, and Reizey takes it to the hoop by himself. Seen him do that a couple of times. Left corner wasn't able to pinch enough. Three-point lead here for No Tolerance. 2:50 left to go in the first. This is game one of the best-of-5 series. And there's Ceez with the Krabby Patty 3.
You can't do this to him, man. You can't give Ceez that much open space. I know it's so hard to play defense against him, but in this situation, you basically had to be double teaming him at the top.
There's Rigby getting defensive steals, and he slams it home. Rigby's done that way too many times.
The two-way preview we talked about. There goes that man again.
Rigby making plays on the offensive and defensive board.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Ceez.
Uh-oh, Ceez got him. He got him again.
Oh. Get the offensive boards, though. Oh, and there's going to be Sherm at the top of the key that gets the steal. Smart foul there. It's outside the 2-minute mark.
Man, I thought that was the dagger. I thought Ceez had the look. That was the end. That's a tough miss. He's hit so many good shots this quarter.
Sherm calling a wrap. Gets it out to Reizey. Reizey with the shot. Heavily contested. Not going to go. Defensive board by Hezi. Gets it to Ceez. Smart.
As ill-advised. Not the best attempt there from Reed.
You got to take smart shots for sure, especially when you're down 8 with under 2 minutes left to go. Ceez trying to put the nail in the coffin. Gets it to Rigby. 5 seconds left for Rigby to do something. Going up against Reizey. Midi there. Layup. No good, and that's going to be a defensive board. Sherm gets it to Reizey. Reizey, 3. Bang! 61-56. Minute 22 left to go in the fourth. The game 1 of the best of 5 here in the grand finals.
Oh,
that's
nice
the
pass.
left corner. Bang! There's Hezi. He's standing up, Harris. He's barking. The man is excited. The man is playing really well as Sherm had the defender in the air. Could have gone towards the top of the key to get the 3, but instead it's going to be a foul with a minute 4 left to go.
I just think the slow start for Revenge Tour was just too much. It's just so much ground to make up and to maintain. Great stuff by No Tolerance sticking with this game. Rigby and Ceez have been excellent here in the fourth quarter.
They absolutely have been. Something that you got to adjust. And there's a block as Reizey tried to go up with it. Let him know, Hezi. Let him know where you at. And chat wants to see where Rigby is as you see him there for a split second. But Hezi might have to get a technical foul depending on what he's saying down there. But that man is, quote-unquote, getting crunk, as we used to say growing up.
Getting crunk?
Yeah, you know, we should say that in the
2021. Put that away.
Hey, man, getting crunk was a thing. Yeah, maybe, you know what, 2007, 2008.
You are
good old high school years.
Old. You are so old.
You've never said crunk?
No. What? I don't think I'm allowed to say crunk.
The fans in the chat are letting me hear it as well. Hey, listen, I used to pay 5 cents for a text message, all right? So I can go ahead and say crunk. But anyway, getting back to this game, it has been No Tolerance who's going to easily secure game 1. And there's Hezi continuing to just talk all smack to the opponents.
Oh, nice strip. That's dominant. Oh, there it goes again. That's going to do it for game 1. 64-57. No Tolerance with a great performance here in Hezi. Not just talking to the opposing team, but talking to the fans as well. The cameras are out. Let's see what he's saying. Hezi's getting crunk.
Your mic monitor level up.
Hello?
Yeah. I don't know what was going on.
We're just silent. I promise we're here because we want you guys to hear the comms.
Like, that shit's bad.
They don't do nothing special. Yo, make sure y'all get boost.
We score, bro. You gotta stop talking shit and run back. You gotta shut the fuck up and run back.
Hey, come on. You know I live for it.
Someone's got a whole corner, though. Someone's got a whole
Harris,
corner for me.
they're just going back and forth. This is what it's all about when you play in person.
This is lovely. This is great.
I'm not going to lie. I'm going to stay silent for about another... Yeah, I'm going to stay silent for 20 seconds here.
Come on, man.
Yeah, we can come on. That was our game. Like, honestly, we could have scored
down
again.
early OD.
It was 20 to 11 the first quarter. We came out with that. That was really our game this season.
Nah, niggas wasn't talking. Y'all niggas started it. Hey, we We gonna be up though.
I'm gonna go ahead and interject here. I believe they're talking about how BigMFReign was on the camera. We'll go ahead and end the listing in here, but it was BigMFReign. And I talked about